Hi, my name is Amber. One of the biggest things that I learned about the most in this class is all of the technology, all of the apps, softwares, websites that are available to teachers. Yes, I have experience in a classroom, but not as in depth. I've had experience in preschool classrooms, as well as I mentioned in my getting to know me greeting when I was a teacher's assistant for autistic nonverbal children until Corona hit and shut us down. But I didn't know that there were also all of these other resources out there for teachers. And so doing this technology report and having to do research on all of these different ones, it was like an eye-opener, because for me, I stick with YouTube, where I can look up a song or a short little video for the students to be like, hey, this is what we're learning about, this is what we're going to do today, and it being fine. Whereas while doing my research, there's actually a website called TeacherTube where I don't have to worry about, them clicking on whatever and them getting completely off track of what they're supposed to be watching. And on TeacherTube, there's every grade, there's everything on that. And I thought that was just spectacular. I have never heard of it before. What do I see as my biggest challenge of facing me on my journey of becoming a teacher? For me, it'll probably be social media. And the only reason why I say that is because I love my social media, and I think that it's a great way to connect with my parents on a more personal level. But at the same time, that's not very professional, which I completely understand. It's just, I get very attached. I actually have a couple of parents from when I taught preschool back in the day that they are friends with me on Facebook. And I get to still see the kids grow up and everything. I'm a very personal person. I like to get to know people, which I understand when I'm going to be teaching that's not something I'm going to be able to do. Whereas when I was teaching in preschool at my daycare, it was a little more easier to do. So social media for me will probably be my biggest thing. And for when I do get married, I will probably use my maiden name on my social media instead of what my married name would be. That way my students just couldn't try to randomly look me up on social media, being that, as somebody that wanted to be friends with her teachers on Facebook, that's something I would do. And then how do I envision technology in my classroom? So for me, it's kind of hard to envision technology in my classroom. I'm only 2 years into my degree. I know I still have some time to go. So I know almost for a fact that what I'm learning hands-on in the classroom today, the technology can be completely different by the time I get in there. From the last time I stepped foot in a classroom, we had smart boards that you rolled in on wheels and everything. Whereas this year when I went to my first classroom, it was 4th and 5th graders, and they had new smart boards where they were already attached to the walls. And I've only been out of high school for 6 years. So technology is always evolving and changing, and I think that's something I'm going to have a problem keeping up with, even though I was born in a generation where technology was already on the rise and I was learning as I was growing. It's still something I can see myself struggling with, because the moment you think you figure something out, there's going to be an update, there's going to be new information, new installment, to where you're going to have to keep up. So that's where I think that's where I'm going to be at with technology. It's going to probably be a never-ending battle with technology. but I look forward to all of the new things that technology is going to be providing for us within these next couple of years and for when we get into a classroom.